There are three modes in Shot Recorder. The first of these is Shot Mode. In Shot Mode, we're simply tracking shots or types of shots and their location on the court. The operation is otherwise the same as any other mode. We can mark a location on the screen and select the type of shot to mark it. We can repeat that as many times as we wish. We can use one-touch mode when we are in Shot Mode. Mark those on the screen as we wish. You'll notice that there is no scoreboard on the screen. There's also no scoreboard available in the menu, nor is there a rally end button. We do not track rally stats or score in simply recording the location and the type of shot on the screen. This can be used for practice sessions or simply recording the shots in a match without worrying about tracking the score. The second mode of Shot Recorder is called Game Mode. Go ahead and create a Game Mode session here. The first thing that you'll notice is that on screen there's a scoreboard showing the current score of the current game as well as the score in games for each of the sets. The sets will appear as they get started. You'll also notice that there is a scoreboard button that allows us to adjust or change the score at any point during the match. Lastly, there's also a rally end button. In game mode, our actions are fairly controlled. If we go into one-touch mode, you'll notice that the only shot that's available to me is a first serve. I can't make a second serve until the system has recorded that I've made a first serve. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. We serve and the ball is in. The current service side is highlighted in brown there. Once we do that, once that first serve is in, then the only other shots available to us are non-service strokes. We can go ahead and make those non-service strokes basically any way that we want. When we put one out, it will pop up the rally end screen that allows us to record why the rally ended. In this case, it knows that the ball is out. The only things that can cause the player to hit the ball out are either a forced or unforced error, and we can record that here. Once we do so, the system knows that the opponent scored the point there and the scoreboard will be incremented, and we're now back to a first serve and the service side is automatically advanced so that we are now serving to the ad side. We will do a first serve which we miss. Now the only option available to us is to hit a second serve. We'll hit a second serve, at this time it will be in, and the other options are available to us. Okay, so I will play out a few more points in this game here. Hit a forehand, we'll hit a drop shot, we're going to make that drop shot a winner. We'll hit rally end, say that was a winner. The score is now 15-all. Back to serving, going to serve, good serve right close to the tee. We'll mark that as an ace. Okay, next first serve is into the net. Second serve is in. We'll hit a forehand, but it's a little wide, and we'll call that an unforced error. And the score continues thus through the end of the game. You'll notice when we are in two-touch mode, the same rules apply, the same buttons are grayed out. If I mark that first serve in, now when I go to place another shot, the only shots available to us are the non-service strokes. I can hit rally end at any point in time, and I can record the outcome, whether it was an ace or, in this case, let's make it a return winner. And we'll play one more point here. We will mark our first serve as being wide, and our second serve we choke, it's into the net, and it's a double fault. The game score goes back to 0-0. The opponent is now marked with the hand as being the server, and the score is now 0-1 in games. The third and final mode of Shot Recorder is hybrid mode. I'll go ahead and create a hybrid session. In hybrid mode, the screen appears very similar to normal game mode. There's an on-screen scoreboard. We also have the scoreboard button and the rally end button. The one thing you'll notice, however, is that the rally end button is permanently available. At this point in the game, even though the game is not started, I can hit rally end and I can record a shot. In this case, let's say that there's an ace. I can then record the outcome of the next rally, which we may say we made a forced error and the score is now 15-all. I can actually go through the entire game just recording the outcomes, and we'll hit a winner, and now the game has moved on to the second game in the set and the opponent is now serving. You'll notice that the buttons have changed for the rally end, and now the opponent can serve aces or double faults, and we can actually record the whole game in this way. If we do that, we'll have less information available at the end, but we'll still have useful information. Hybrid mode is a blend of game mode and shot mode. In hybrid mode, as in game mode, we can actually record any shot at any point in time other than when the opponent is serving. In this case, I'm going to mark a number of shots. You'll see I'm marking these out, and yet it's not prompting for us to end the rally. The rally only ends when we click on the rally end button, and we declare the outcome of the rally and how that was finished. It does not depend upon the strokes that we enter, thus it is a manual process to end the rally. Likewise, in two-touch mode, you will see that the shots are available, and I can enter any one at any point in time. I can place them anywhere on the screen. I can mark as many as I wish in or out, and again the rally end only occurs when we manually press the rally end button. There are some benefits to hybrid mode. It does allow us to track the game score without having to keep up with the flow of play. This is very useful for people who are new to Shot Recorder. It also allows us to record just select strokes that we might be interested in. We may go into a game only being interested in tracking forehand and backhand, for example. Perhaps that's a particular weakness that we want to focus on and would like to gather some stats. We can record just those two strokes as well as the outcome of the rallies, and we will get some very useful information at the end of that.